Welcome to Stone Tower Winery. Let's start the tour. This is our crush pad. So about a month ago we would have processed our white grapes, and they come in and they have a big bladder press. We do about 7 tons. But right now at this stage we're processing our red grapes.
Great, let's check out some of these tanks.
All right, so now we're entering our tank room here. These are actually Lejeune tanks. They're from Bordeaux. Same one Chateau Latour and Petrus use. On the right here we have our wood tanks. These are from Burgundy. They're all French oak. This is where we'll do our fermentation, and it's also where we bring our wines back together after they've been in barrel before we bottle them.
So what was that guy doing up there?
What he was doing was called a pump over. So he's taking and circulating these whole tanks to allow it to start to age and get air. And he does that twice a day, early morning and at night for almost 40 days.
Wow, you're really caring for this wine, for these grapes.
We are, yes. So there's a lot of work. These are handcrafted wines. Only like 5% of the world and wine in the world's made this way. So everything's done really by hand. And then from there we'll take them into barrels and we'll actually age them for 16 months, sometimes even longer in the barrel. So this big tank here makes about 1,250 cases of wine. This is a Pinot Noir, and you can see it has beautiful color. But I think you'll see that it's been worth all the effort that we put into it for the last year. It'll get bottled in about a month.
And you do that right here too at the winery?
Absolutely.
Can I see some of them?
You bet. So the barrel room, this is where we start aging our wines. We're at cellar temperature now, right around 58 degrees. And this is where we'll age our red wines. We have all different varietals in here. And so we come in and we select the very best barrels that we have. And we just start doing these different blending trials. And so that's when all that hard work in the winter comes into play. We have to try a lot of wines.
This is awesome.
Fun. This is really what it's all about.
I think that's really cool though.
So it's worth the wait, I think. There's a lot of wine and a lot of fun down there. But we're here in our tasting room now.
It is magnificent.
Well, absolutely. I'm so glad you say that. My wife and I, we've been all over the world, traveled all over the world. Wine is our hobby. That's just our thing. We wanted to have a Virginia winery. We didn't want to create a Tuscan winery or something like that. When we were planting the vineyards, we actually brought in a portable sawmill and we harvest a lot of the trees that were there. Like this wall right here is an example. This is all sycamore off the property. So that whole wall, all the bars built out of that. These posts right here on the stairwell, we had old barns that were a couple hundred years old. We repurposed those, took those down. The floor here, that's a little too much wood. We didn't have all of that, but we made sure that we used a recycled Virginia barn.
This is a beautiful event space too. I'm sure you host so many different events.
We have really fun gatherings of, just small groups of friends coming out to enjoy an afternoon, celebrate a birthday, that type of thing, to, we can do really big events for a couple hundred people, gorgeous weddings, really anything that you want to celebrate. It's a great place for it.
So just a lot of cool stuff that makes it more interesting, and it makes it definitely local in Virginia.
Nice. Well, thanks so much for letting me come into your home and to your backyard, because it's been really nice. Cheers. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, you bet.